It is early morning in Portsea, and in the small, bustling yard, the first passenger train of the day is ready to depart. Here we have number 2 arriving to collect the passenger train bound for Berry Hill. Once number 2 is coupled onto the train, all the passengers swiftly board for a quick departure. The station master makes the final call for passengers,
All aboard!
and the guard blows his whistle. Soon, the first train of the day has left Portsea. After crossing number 2 at Berry Hill, number 8 makes an appearance into Portsea with a mixed goods train from up the line. On the train today, we see a waste oil wagon, 2 vans from Taylor's Brewings, and a cattle van from Berry Hill. Number 8 then quickly uncouples from the train to run around and begin shunting. The Berry Hill Tramway transports many types of goods across its network, including brewings from Taylor's Brewery, coal, milk and cattle, as well as many locally produced goods from nearby factories and farms to service the local townships. After running around its train, number 8 pushes the waste oil wagon into 2 road in the goods shed to be unloaded into the barges. And the 2 vans from Taylor's Brewing into 1 road to be unloaded and distributed to the local town of Portsea or exporting further on. With the Berry Hill Tramway being based in the 1960s, number 8 is the newest mode of power on the line. It was designed in reference to the Class 03 shunter that had been modified for the Wisbech and Upwell Tramway. The locomotive has proved favourable amongst crews for easy preparation and minimal to no servicing needed during the day. After running around its train, number 8 moves the cattle van into the cattle dock to complete the shunt of the inbound train. Having completed its final shunt of the inbound train, number 8 moves the guard's van into the runaround road of the quayside to start preparing its train for its outbound journey. Before it can begin assembling its train, number 8 must first move the mail van aside to the goods shed to then be collected by the mid-morning passenger train. The mail van is loaded on the quayside after the first canal boat of the day arrives with the mail from the greater world, bound for villages up the line. After arriving at the top of the line, it is then loaded with mail and brought back down to Portsea with mail for the outside world to be loaded on the last canal boat of the day. Number 8 then pushes back guards van number 1 and a flatbed with a tractor bound for one of the farmers in Berry Hill. It then collects 3 coal wagons bound for Taylor's Brewing to help power all the generators and the brewing machinery. Once the shunt of the outbound train is complete, number 8 moves its train into the platform road, passing 2 dock workers having a break. Having collected the staff from the signaller and gotten clearance to move up the line, number 8 makes a swift departure from Portsea with its small mixed goods. We then see number 2 arriving back into Portsea, having collected passengers from up the line who are coming into town today for local grocery shopping and adventures in the markets. Number 2 then quickly heads off to be serviced by its crew before running around its train and collecting its mail van bound for the top station. This mail service is crucial for locals up and down the line. There is no other way to get mail inbound or outbound from the outer world. The roads aren't exactly up to scratch compared to the permanent way of the Berry Hill Tramway. Once the mail van is attached, the guard quickly blows his whistle and the late morning passenger quickly departs Portsea for down the line. At about 11:30, number 5 then crawls into Berry Hill with its long mixed goods train for a quick shunt, run around and then departure. This will be the final train of the morning before heading into the afternoon schedule. Number 5 was purchased for the Berry Hill Tramway post-World War II due to the massive surplus of locomotives following the end of the war. It was picked up relatively cheap, given its deteriorated condition. The tramway bought what they could afford, given the fact that they needed extra motive power to keep up with the line's increasing demands and deteriorating locomotive fleet as is. It was the perfect time for the tramway to buying something that they needed, but not something they exactly wanted. Due to its design, having most of its linkage on the outside of its wheels, the tramway found it hard to adapt this locomotive to its specified needs, thus leaving the side skirts off of the locomotive entirely, being one of the unique locomotives on the line to do so. Completing its shunt, number 5 moves the empty coal wagons next to the coal barge to be reloaded before being taken back up the line. The locomotive then moves off to begin shunting its next train. Keeping the shunt nice and simple, number 5 collects everything from 2 road and brings it out to attach onto guards van number 2. With the guards van now coupled onto the train and staff collected from the station master, an impatient horse watches as the train departs up the line, leaving Portsea with the final morning train of the day. Thanks for watching, and until next time, enjoy yourself.